So hey guys, a lot of people have been asking me how to ship from USA to Uganda without getting scammed. And a lot of you've been shipping like from China to Uganda, like you are familiar maybe with the process, or maybe like it's just your first time to ship something from abroad to Uganda. Anyway, the thing is the procedure is the same. So how to ship from USA to Uganda without getting scammed? So what do you need? First of all, you need a source, a seller, a source. With a source I mean like a seller, someone who is selling to you. Now, it might be you may want to do it physically or online. Maybe you have someone there, or you're going there by yourself. But today we're talking about when you're not going there yourself, you're doing it online, or you have someone who is already there, whom you trust, and they buy for you, and like you don't know how you're going to get your things here in Uganda. So second thing you need is medium of transport, like this transporting agency. Now by this I mean you need an agency or a company that's going to ship your things from the US to Uganda. And then you need a payment way, or the means of paying for your goods. Of course, if you have someone there, then you know how you're going to do it. Maybe send them the money and then they buy for you. Or if you're not there and you're doing it online through maybe some website like Amazon, eBay, there you have to have a payment method or on your side, like, and some of them which is maybe like Visa card, MasterCard, etc. So let's start with let's say a source. Now there are many sources there online, which include Amazon. We have eBay. Basically those two are the ones that are widely used, and today we're going to try to see with Amazon, to buy something with Amazon. Then we have a medium or transporting agency. Now you have to make sure that agency is both in the US and also in Uganda, and you have to make sure that you visited their office at least here in Uganda. You know where they are located, to avoid problems and just to get more information about the agency that you've chosen to work with. And the payment way, Visa card, there you have to it's your bank that has to give you this. There's a credit card, and the banks here in Uganda, some of them, we have Stanbic, we have Absa. Well, some banks though, like there's always issues when you're buying something online. Some banks that I'm not going to mention, but at least there are some banks that I know for sure that there may be problems, but in most cases the problems are not that much. I'm not doing advert for these people, but there is Stanbic Bank, Absa Bank. The payment is just smooth. It's always smooth. So let's say you're buying something on Amazon. And let's say you want a Samsung what? S10. Let's say you want a Samsung S10, and yeah, you've got the Samsung S10. What you're looking for, like you see what you want. Let's say you're going with this Galaxy S10e, 128 GB, black, new, all those. You have the information, you have the price, you know what to pay. It's $217. Now this works here. What I'm showing you is when you're buying something online, like you're not going through a person who is there. And like, let's first deal with when you're buying, like you're in Uganda, like right now I'm in Uganda, and you're going to buy your things online by yourself. So now if you sit down here, there is ships to Uganda, delivery Monday, November 17th. Only 18 left in stock, but like here there is an address as ships to Uganda. Even here there is delivered to Uganda. Now you don't want this. It works like there are some companies like DHL, FedEx, if you want it that way, it also works that way. But the only reason why I wouldn't recommend that is because you're going to have to deal with a lot of you're going to deal with taxes. If you're ready to deal with that, then you can do that. You can do it that way. What I always recommend, like, you need a shipping agent, like, you need a shipping agent that you can go to, like here in Uganda, you visit their offices, and you know whom you're dealing with. Like, that's what I always suggest. So that means you don't want them to ship. You don't want Amazon to ship to Uganda directly. You want Amazon to work with your shipping agent to deliver your goods. Because the reason why I suggest this is because at least the shipping agent who is in Uganda, like Ugandan, like, they will understand. They understand your city well than if you use FedEx or DHL. That's why I suggest you look for should I call them local agents? Okay, yeah. So we go here. So that means you're going to change this. Now you have Amazon. You've got what you want to buy from the US. So the next step is okay, we are still here actually, because we haven't got actually the agents, the shipping company. Now there are some shipping companies here in Uganda that are local, like local shipping agents Uganda that are trusted. So I always like to use the map. The reason why I always like to use the map is because with this map I have the contacts of the, like, I have more information that I need. I have the contact, I know where they are, I can visit the office. So let's say, for example, okay, more places. Let's look for more places. Let's say, for example, okay, let's say Nile Cargo. I've used Nile Cargo before, like, so let's say we are going to use Nile Cargo. So the good thing when you're using the map, when I click on Nile Cargo, I can locate them. I can go there personally. I can go there personally. Here they are even showing, like, the pictures already, like, of where they are here in Uganda. These guys are located at Bakuli Road. That's what I know because I've used them before. They are around Bakuli Road, but anyway, this gives us more details. So you can now visit their website to know, like, more of what they can offer. Okay. Anyway, I saw their website around. I had opened it. Let's go. I'd opened it earlier. Nile Cargo. We can just look for their website. Okay, Nile Cargo carriers here. They ship to Uganda from the US. So another thing you have to know is, of course, their tariff. Now remember, like, when you're shipping from such distances, there are two ways to ship. There's always air freight and ocean freight. Like, you want to ship with air, or you want to use the ship to get your things. Now the most important thing what you need from the shipping company is their address in the US. That's why, like, I was so conscious to when the delivery is Uganda, because you need to change this. You need to change this to the US, because these guys, like, they have their warehouse in the US where Amazon is going to ship to them, then they will ship to you. Basically, like, this is what I meant by that. So you have to make sure you know their address in the US. So their address in the US is 17 Leominster Road, Shirley, Massachusetts. This is the address number in the US, and this is their WhatsApp number. Like, the website has a lot of details, but to be on the safe side, The reason why I always use the map, because like it shows me where they're located here in Uganda, where I am. Then I can, like, if it's the first time for me to use the shipping agent, I go there to the office, like to their office, and know more, like to inquire more of what is required. Here there are air freight shipping rates to Uganda from US. Actually these are just the same thing, but let's just read them in the kg. 5 kg cost $80. This is flat rate. 6 kg plus cost, this is 15.40 per kg. You have 10 kg plus cost is 14.30 per kg. So these are different these are different air freight, but they have also they have more information, like there is a 20-point fee for airway bill, like, so there is always those extra fee that you have to pay. That's why I always recommend you visit their office here in Uganda where you're receiving, for them to give you more details. Now this, let's say you have someone in the US, they are going to buy you something, or they bought for you something and you want to receive it in Uganda. Yeah, you can also ship the things to their address, but of course, like, you have to, that's why, like, you need to contact them. You need to go to their office, you tell them, you explain them the matter. Maybe you have someone in the US who's shipping, or he's sending you something in Uganda. Then they will give them this address, so that person in the US, when they have the package, shipped. The person who is in the US, they will know, like, there are some shipping companies that are already there. They will know, like, those local shipping companies, like in the US, they will ship them now to their warehouse, like the company's warehouse in the US. Then on ground here in Uganda, they will know, like, for them, their job, the Nile Cargo Carrier Company, their job is to make sure that the package gets here to UG. Then they always contact you when your package arrives. It always depends actually on the means you used, air or ocean, like in terms of time. But for more details, you need to visit their offices here in Uganda. So what I said, you need to change this, like, it can't be Uganda. You have to make sure it's US. Let's say let's look for US. US is always around. Okay, United States mine outlying. Now there's here United States mine outlying islands. Now that's one of the parts, like in the US, because the US is big, so you have to specify depending on where the warehouse is. That's why, like I said, you always need to inquire in the office, and they give you the right direction of where you're going to where you want the things to be shipped, where you want Amazon to ship your things. So let's say the United States here. So they're saying we will use your selected location to show all products available for the United States. So here I've changed the location. Now I need to rewrite again, because there are some products that they are not going to ship in certain locations. That's why, like, this page has changed, and they can give me now, like, the products that I can ship to. Still I have my Samsung S10e here. So if I choose this, and remember, like, when you want to buy directly from here in Uganda, that takes us to our next point, which is payment way, or Visa card, blah blah, all that. Now this is the phone maybe that I want to buy. you have to make sure like you've read all about it, so that you're not buying something that is not even going to work in Africa. Because actually there are some phones that that won't work here. When you bring it here, the only way it can work is like Wi-Fi, and you can't put even a SIM card inside. So you have to be careful about that. Here I have an information currently unavailable. This phone is currently unavailable, so I can't buy that because it's currently unavailable. Let's say, but I have another one here anyway. Galaxy S10e. So let's go with this one. Alright, let's say I'm buying this one, so I can buy now, add to cart. Maybe if you have a lot of other things you want to purchase, that's when you add to cart. When you feel like you're done shopping, then you can just buy all of them at once. But let's say I'm buying now. So you see there is here, add a new delivery address. Okay, so you need to click here. The country or region is United States. Here you have to put your details, Namaja, the phone number, the address. Now this address here, it's where now like you have to put their address, the shipping company's warehouse address in the US, which is this one. So let's say we are using this, but before you buy, you have to notify the company that they are going to ship some things, like to them. Okay, the city, this is Massachusetts. The city. What is the city? That's the state. This is the reason why you have to contact you have to contact the shipping company, so that, where has it gone? Sorry for that. Find a pic, add a new delivery address. Okay, sorry about that. So, no, this is the city. The city is this. The state is MA, Massachusetts. It's this one. The zip code is actually this, but you have to make sure like you've contacted because some of these people, like they even change the locations. Sometimes you may know that you may find that they have not even updated their website, and therefore you need to clarify some things. So let's say make this, no, you can skip that. So you can say use this address. Okay, they want a phone number. In most cases you have to put the phone number like of your shipping agent, so that they can contact them when the things arrive. Okay, so these numbers are on WhatsApp. So let's say we are going to use this. We put them here. Okay, use this address. Okay, so you see, now the next thing is always payment method. So your credit and debit cards, you can add them here. And remember, order total, this is $231.33. This is the amount you have to pay, so you have to make sure your card is loaded with that. So add a credit card. You can add a credit card here, over here. Now there are a lot of options: Visa, MasterCard, Discovery. In Uganda mostly people have Visa card and MasterCards, so you have to put the details here. The name on the card number, the expiration date. When you do that, you add your card, then you pay, and that's it. So the next thing, they will ship it to your shipping agent, and then you will be in contact with the shipping agent. In most cases, with this, I have an experience with Nile Cargo. I'm not doing an advert for these guys, but at least they are okay, they are good. They will deliver your things to your door, or you can just go and pick them at their office. So when they ship the things to this company here, now the company is going to make an invoice for you after measuring, weighing your things. Then they will send you an invoice that contains everything about them. They are like what they are going to charge for you, and all the taxes. Yeah, they are always they are fair. they are fair. That's what I can say. So yeah, I think that is it. Maybe if you have more other questions, you can just put them in the comment below, and we see how to go about that. Thank you.